Hello, Namaste. This is Deepa Nair. I just want to share one experience related to Maitri. Usually, I make videos in Malayalam, but this time I chose to do a video in English because it's related to Maitri and it will be good to know that all Maitri healers know this aspect of Mohanji. I know many of you have got many wonderful experiences during Maitri. But this one is very special because it was a communion during Maitri. A particular client, she came to our group, Mohanji family, 2 years back. 2 years back, I had a Maitri session with her. That time, I knew nothing about her. It's my practice not to ask anything about their personal life or their problems before Maitri. Because I trust the intuitions and visions I get during Maitri session. And it's my experience that when we get revelations about their problems in Maitri, and when we ask them after the Maitri session, they open up easily. Many times ladies don't want to discuss about their family issues or their traumas or pains in their past lives. Past lives they don't know, but this life they know, but it's not easy for them to share. But when we get visions and feelings and when we trust our intuitions and ask them after the Maitri session, they open up easily because they trust us, they trust the process called Maitri. This particular lady, her name is Shanti. First time when I did Maitri for her, I knew nothing about her personal life. But I felt strong energy of Shakti or Parvati during the session, and I had a vision of Shakti during that session, and I asked her, what is your connection to the Shakti energy? Then she said that in their family they have got this deity called Kanchi Kamakshi. In their home they have installed this Kanchi Kamakshi idol, and they are worshipping Kanchi Kamakshi for generations. And she is so connected to Amma. She is calling Kanchi Kamakshi as Amma, and she get instructions from Amma and all these things she discussed in length. From that time onwards, I was feeling that presence because during that session itself, I was feeling the presence of Shiva and Shakti. And after that session also, that energy was so strong that whole day I kept chanting, means not chanting, singing a song in Malayalam, Ellam Shivamayam, Shiva Shaktimayam, means everything is Shiva and Shakti. Whatever we see around us, the whole universe is the manifestation of Shiva and Shakti. That's the meaning of that song. And I asked Mohanji about it. I wrote to him. I didn't know where he is, but his reply came soon. Mohanji replied that I am in Greece, Athens, and that day, while he was in Athens, Mohanji drew a circle around him and said that at this point Shiva and Shakti became one. And there was a rainbow. I think most of you must have seen that photo. I couldn't find that photo now. It was a rainbow around Mohanji, a circle. The place where Mohanji drew a circle around him, there was a rainbow. At the same time, we were discussing about Shiva and Shakti, Ardhanarishwara and all. And it was a beautiful experience. Then I knew that whatever I saw during the Maitri, whatever vision I had and whatever feeling I had was true because this lady is connected to Shakti energy. And this is given in the Kurulila Malayalam book, but the English readers, they don't know about it. And today, again, she asked for a Maitri after 2 years. It's almost 2 years, the first Maitri. And as usual, I didn't ask much about her problems. But when she sent me the picture, she seems to be a bit tired. And during the Maitri session, something really amazing happened. As I started Maitri, I saw her sitting on a chair and I was doing Maitri to her. And it's a distant Maitri. And on the other side of the chair, I suddenly saw Mohanji standing. I saw him as Shiva, extremely powerful, and his third eye is glowing like sun. blazing sun, because white light is emanating from his third eye, and it is very powerful. He is standing on the other side of the chair, and I am standing in the this side of the chair, and I am doing Maitri to Shanti, and Mohanji is standing there. It was a very powerful form of Shiva, and then I found myself asking, can we communicate in silence, Mohanji? And then I was thinking that from where this question is coming. I am doing Maitri, and at the same time I am asking Mohanji this question. Mohanji said that yes, we can communicate in silence, and that form of communication, that way of communication is the most powerful and most beautiful way to communicate. Suddenly his energy changed. Okay, I felt the presence of Shakti. Then Mohanji further explained that, there is no separate Shakti or Shiva. Why I choose to have duality means I like to love and I like to be loved. So to love and to be loved, there should be two, not only one. That's how the first manifestation or first creation happened, because being single means we can have the love and everything inside us, but to be loved we need a second. That's how the first creation happened. It does not matter whether it is Shakti or Shiva or anything. The first form was single, Ardhanarishwara. Then it came two. Both were equally powerful, but in the course of time it was diluted. Shaktis and Shivas we see around, it's diluted form. But in the beginning, it was very powerful. Shiva and Shakti, both were equally powerful, and still it is powerful. But when we come to this plane, it is diluted. And I could feel Mohanji as Kanchi Kamakshi and Mathura Meenakshi, all the forms of Shakti. So I asked Mohanji, this Kanchi Kamakshi and Mathura Meenakshi, I am feeling in you. Mohanji said that everywhere, wherever Shakti is there, Shiva is there. I am Kanchi Kamakshi, I am Mathura Meenakshi, but I am Shiva also. Wherever Shiva is there, Shakti is also there. This duality is the wish of Shiva or Shakti, because two should be there to experience that love and divinity. We should have two forms. That's how it's created. And then he just dissolved. I continued with Maitri. I called Shanti over a video call, and I talked to her about this, and I didn't reveal everything. I just told her that today's Maitri, I don't know how did you feel, but for me it was very powerful. It just healed me also. But Shanti also said that it was very powerful, and her third eye was glowing, and she felt a lot of power and energy in her third eye. And that was her issue, because her third eye had a block, and she is very connected to Mohanji. She is strongly connected to Mohanji. She is strongly connected to Kanchi Kamakshi as well. And but when she is doing meditations, when she is doing any sadhana, the energy rises up very quickly, and she cannot hold it, and she can't sleep. That was her problem. This energy rise is causing her trouble. That's why she felt, because there was a block on her third eye. I told her that. Then she said that she knew that, because she has that communication with Amma Kanchi Kamakshi, but she wants a confirmation. Then she said that she's feeling a lot of relief after the Maitri. Then I quickly sent a message to Mohanji about this communion. Whatever happened during that Maitri, I conveyed to Mohanji, and within seconds Mohanji's reply came, telling that whatever you saw, that was a real communion. And I was guided to read Gopal Baba's experience in the book Baba. In that book, it's clearly mentioned that when Gopal Baba met Mohanji, it was Kanchi Kamakshi. Gopal Baba said that he is the incarnation of Kanchi Kamakshi, and this is the second time that confirmation is happening. So I just want to convey this message Shiva and Shakti both exist in Mohanji. It's very difficult for us to see the feminine, divine feminine in him, but that's the truth actually. He is Shiva, he is Shakti, and he is healing us, and he is taking us to that plane where we can feel that energy within us. And I realize the fact that whenever we are doing Maitri, whenever we do healing to someone, along with them, we are also getting healed and we are also getting uplifted in this divine path. I just wanted to share this experience with all of you, and thank you so much. Namaste.